Be careful, Sophie. You don't want this key to break.
Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shit. I was careful though.
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Her alliterative name will surely take you back. These two sure love their riddles.
Hope you get better. Bring you soup.
Huh. Marcella invited you to the movies. Let me guess. You said yes.
They're lovers. Dear Anne, just heard Doris Day on the radio, made me think of you, how much you love Sentimental Journey. Counting every mile the railroad track takes me back. Last time I was in Texas, I felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel far away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always says, I'm not even reading, I'm zoning out. Last time I was in Texas, it felt like coming home. Now, strangely, I feel away from home. I wish you were here with me. I always feel at home in your arms. I can hardly believe it has been 5 weeks since we last saw each other. Sometimes I wonder if I might be going crazy. You are always in my head. Everything reminds me of you. Not only songs on the radio, but silly things like flowers in the garden that smell like your shampoo. Or when people say the word darling, all I can hear is... and I can hear you say it with your lovely French accent. Darling. Or... darling. My family seems to have noticed my odd behaviour, and of course I cannot tell them about you, even though I didn't read the rest of that. I'm telling you, lovers. Dear Anne, sorry it took me so long to answer your last letter. It's been 6 months already since I left Montreal. As you always say, le temps passe si vite. I don't know what that means, and I don't know if I said that right. My parents are glad I am done with my studies. I always thought it a strange idea for me to go to university. Now they want me to find a husband and have children like any other woman. I think I will. These past few months I've had time to reflect on our relationship, you know, my feelings for you, and I hope you never forget how much I love you, but we cannot hide our heads in the sand any longer. We are lucky our story lasted as long as it did. Foolish to think it could last forever. Our love is forbidden, and hiding it from my family proving more and more difficult every day. You will always have a special place in my heart. Time for us to go separate ways. Can I take that out?
Damn it. It's stuck.
Okay.
Damn it. It's stuck.
Okay, what do I do then? Now. Anne's riddle. I bought myself something. Needs four letter key to open, because that'd be the case I found on Marcella's bed. Okay. And this is past, present, and future. 2 keys in the letters back and forth. Shared memories neatly preserved for more than a decade. Anne and Marcella were in love, no doubt about it, but then Marcella broke things off, feeling the burden of the secret. She felt that if they parted ways and hid all this under lock and key, she could live a normal life. Now Anne and Marcella are both here at the Clarington, over a decade later, in adjacent rooms. I don't think their story is over just yet. Okay, so back to 509 I go. What am I going to do?
That riddle's a toughie. Maybe I need a fresh pair of eyes on it.
Okay, what are you going to do with that thing? 509 is this way.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree.
Oh.
There's no shame in asking for help, Sophie. 2 heads are better than 1, especially when dealing with riddles.
So what am I supposed to do? Phone Beth? Am I finding Beth? I'll go back to 507. Phone Beth in here. Beth, Bean is calling.
Clarington Hotel reception desk. Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. Got a minute?
For you, always, Bean.
I opened the chest in room 507.
You did? Damn, I have to admit I didn't really believe in our little plaster key, but way to go.
Yeah, well, the key did break inside the lock. I hope this won't lead back to us.
If it does, we can always flee the country together. I hear Mykonos is quite nice this time of the year. So, spill it. What's in the chest?
Lesbian
riddle.
lovers.
A riddle?
I think it was written by Mrs. Beaumont for Mrs. Cruz. And I think the answer will give me the combination for a case I found in room 509. I could use your help with it, though.
Oh, God, I hate riddles.
We can do it,
well,
Beth.
let's hear it. Which part is causing you trouble?
Unlike my favorite bar, this one was black. Do you know what this could mean?
You said Mrs. Beaumont wrote the riddle, right?
Yeah, but I have no idea what her favorite bar is.
I think I do.
Really? How?
That's a story for another time. But if I had to bet, I'd put my money on the White Cat.
The White Cat. I think I get it.
Well, that wasn't too hard, was it?
She had a cat.
Is there anything else?
Here's another one. Her alliterative name will surely take you back.
Alliterative what now? Andrew, you're a nerd. What's alliterative?
You're a
Hey,
nerd.
Just because I read books doesn't mean I know everything.
Uh-huh.
Okay. It's a series of words that start with the same sound or letters.
Thank you, darling. Did you get that, Bean?
Yeah, I did.
Bean is so cute.
But that could mean a lot of things. I'm not sure where to look.
Yeah, me neither.
Tell her
So,
to look for a
White
name
Cat.
and surname that both start with the same letter. Maybe it's someone famous, like a writer or a singer.
Doris Day.
You got that?
Yes. Thank him for me.
Will do. Anything else I can
Doris
help you
Day
with?
they were talking about.
No, that's all. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Doris?
I'm just glad I could be of some help. Call me after you've opened that case.
You know I will.
Doris, possibly? Possibly getting out. I'm lucky that Andrew is, as Beth would say, a total nerd. He explained that the phrase to be alliterative, I knew that anyway, but find the name of a woman whose first and last name is the white cat opposite the black cat. Anne's correspondence. From the first one, take the first two. From the last one, take the last two. Right. This one was black. Still don't know. 2 5-letter words are the key, both related to our history. Unlike my favourite bar, this one was black, which was her cat, right? Her alliterative name will surely take you back, so Doris. I believe that is Doris. From the first one, take the first two, which I need to look. The last one, take the last two. So IS. I need to. What is the 507? Cat collar. Greta. So it will be. Where's my notebook? Let me just use my notebook a sec. I need to see it visually. First name is Greta. So from the first one, take the first two. Gris. Gris? Wait. Gris? I'm blagging this. Most definitely.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
Wait, no, wait. He was sleeping on the couch because his wife is a lesbian. Okay. Okay, so it's not Grace. Greta.
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter.
The only mention of that was Doris Day, I believe. Doris Day. Yeah, I feel like...
So, I need to find something related to a black cat and a person whose first and last names start with the same letter. A cat named Greta. G-R. Doris Day. That's an alliteration, isn't it? Doris. I-S.
I was correct, no? I just had to find it.
So GR from Greta and IS from Doris. Gree? Could that be the code for the case on the bed in 509?
I bet I was
It's worth a
right,
try.
but because I hadn't actually picked up the actual things and selected the clues, it wouldn't let me. G. I mean, that does look like a A while I'm here. Correct! It was an A I had there, not an R. I'm a really intelligent human being, can you tell? A typewriter. Ah.
That novelist, Bridget Boswell, is actually you, Marcella?
Wow. Or should I say Bridget? Okay. I know I prefer good old crime story, but last week I came upon a romance novel with an intriguing title, and they were roommates. Memes. I bought it on impulse at the train station and read it from cover to cover during the journey. Can you imagine my surprise when I recognised our story? You may have changed the names and locations, but all of our moments are there. Our endless discussions in the dorm room, our first date at the theatre, our trip to Quebec City. You often said writers are thieves, but I never fully understood until now. It has been almost 10 years since I received your last letter, the letter that painted our relationship as nothing more than a summer fling. At first I could not believe that you had written those words. Then I waited in vain for your answer. I had to accept your love for me had never been real. For many years I was heartbroken, angry, confused. I questioned the nature of our feelings, of our attraction, and made many wrong decisions. But this book, your book, am I foolish to think it's proof you really loved me? In any case, I hope you are well, and I am happy to see you accomplished your dream of becoming a writer. Aww.
Oh, Anne. Murder might be a bit much, but you deserve some kind of justice.
Dear Marcella, I didn't expect you to reply to my letter, but I am happy to see I was wrong. Your words have comforted me in a time of great distress. If only Louis was half the man you say Hector is. He has quite the temper and hits me frequently. I am willing to put up with it as long as he doesn't hurt Michael, but there are some days where it becomes almost unbearable. The other day I dreamt of our first date. We were watching The Postman Only Rings Twice Again, but suddenly we were in the movie and you were Lana Turner and I was John Garfield. We were both plotting to kill my husband. I hate to admit it, but I almost hope it was premonitory. To answer your question, I do still have our box. My brother is currently in Atlanta for work, and I was thinking of going to see him with Michael next month. If you're able to meet me there, we could open the box together and laugh at the silly things we thought were important all those years ago. I hope to hear from you soon. P.S. Do you remember that secret language we invented so Sister Miller couldn't understand the notes we were passing in her class? I still do.
I do like a happy ending. I just hope that's where your story is headed.
Dear Marcella, thank you for sending me a signed version of your latest novel. I think it is your greatest work yet, but I do have a few comments to help with make the next one even better. First, I believe Rose should be more concerned with what she deserves rather than what her husband deserves. He may not deserve the pain she will cause by leaving him, but they both deserve to be happy, and they won't be as long as they remain together, as long as she doesn't listen to her own needs. Also, I think it would be great in your next novel to end on a more positive note. Imagine Rose left her husband and rode into the sunset with Eve. Imagine if they went to New York or Los Angeles, someplace where people like us are tolerated. Imagine they could have a good happy ending. That would be the best story ever. Hope you will consider it. I know you say invisibility protects us, but don't you just wish to be seen sometimes? Wouldn't you like people to know you are Bridget Boswell, to recognise you on the street, to recognise you for your work? Why not publish your next novel under your own name?
Oh, so you came to Montreal under the pretense of celebrating your wedding anniversary, but all along, you meant to reunite with Anne.
Aww. Dear Marcella, I left the house, I left Louis, I couldn't take it anymore, I couldn't lie anymore. How do you do it? How do you manage to live a double life and hide your work and your novels from your husband? I had so much less to hide, and yet Michael and I are staying at the Clarendon Hotel until we find a place to stay and the divorce is done. I don't know how long it will take. Could you come and see me in Montreal? I really need you by my side right now. P.S. I wouldn't put it past Louis to scour every hotel guest book in the region under the surname, so I've registered under the name Beaumont, so it's not her real name. Ooh.
There's a lot of stuff in here. I don't think I've looked at it. After all this, turns out you're a fan of Bridget? Of Marcella? That's a lot sweeter than I expected.
Although you don't know me, I think it's safe to say I'm your biggest fan. Your novels have literally changed my life. After the war, I spent almost 10 years in a psychiatric hospital because of panic attacks. No other treatments. This is looking for Morgan, though, right? Novels gave me the courage to get in contact with Lindsay, a friend from the war. Never felt. Yeah, this is Morgan. After my discharge, I want to thank you for everything you've done. I discovered Bridget was a pseudonym, so I tracked you down. Oh, so he's just a big fan.
I'm glad you were able to open up to Marcella like this. Everyone needs someone to talk to. An advance on my salary. So Marcella hired you. But what for?
It's Morgan, right? Yeah, Paul Morgan. So they're all sort of here together.
So, let me get this straight. Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz are some kind of star-crossed lovers?
Seems like it, yeah. But
Ooh.
I'm not sure whether they chose to meet here just to reconnect for a few days, or if there's something more to it.
Well, I may be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Oh, some mail arrived earlier for Mrs. Beaumont.
I wonder what's in it.
We could open it.
I mean, that's kinda illegal.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, too late. I've always known I would end up in prison one day.
So?
But it's great.
3 train tickets. And, Oh, there's a tourism pamphlet for California.
They're gonna run
California.
away with the
Well, it
sun.
makes sense. It's much more progressive there than it is here.
So, Anna and Marcella want to go there to live their love freely.
Anne and Marcella, huh? You three are best pals now?
Well, after reading so much of their correspondence, I kind of feel like I know them, you know?
Yeah. But what about Mr. Morgan, though? I mean, Paul. How does he fit into all of this?
He's looking for Lindsay.
I think Marcella hired him. I found some letters Paul wrote to her. He said that her proposition took him by surprise and that he'd need an advance on his salary.
What did she hire him for? To investigate her own affair?
I'm not sure. I didn't find the letter he was replying to.
And why did he have those pictures of you anyway?
I guess we'll never know for sure, but I don't think it was ever about me.
It's always been
Perhaps.
about Anne and Marcella.
Exactly.
Well, it feels a tad anticlimactic.
Perhaps he
but
thinks I'm
who
Lindsay.
needs drama, right?
At least it made our day pretty interesting.
It sure did. You know, after today, I think I get why you're so interested in the lives our guests lead. I try to forget they exist as soon as I'm done interacting with them. But once in a while, it's nice to remember that, well, even the most put-together person could be an absolute mess on the other side of the door.
And who are you behind closed doors, Beth?
What
Let's
about
flirt
you?
with Beth.
Who is Beth Lambert when no one's looking?
I like to think that with me, what you see is what you get. But maybe an extra Snoopy super sleuth could uncover a few more layers. Maybe ones I didn't even know I had.
Challenge
We're
accepted.
flirting with Beth.
Come see me when your shift ends, alright? We could leave together if you want.
Sure.
Flirting with Beth.
If we're able to. With all that snow, I'm thinking maybe we'll have no choice but to spend the night here.
Ooh, a sleepover. We could set up a pillow fort on the mezzanine.
A pillow fort? We do work in a hotel, you know. There are actual beds here.
I know,
Flirting
but
with Beth.
isn't my way so much more fun?
Well, we could take a page out of Michael's book and decorate it, and then spend the night throwing stuff at Bernard whenever he comes through the lobby.
Oh, now you're talking.
Flirting with Beth. Top 10 ways to die.
I just have to finish my tasks for the day, and then I can leave.
Flirting with Beth. Okay, what am I doing? I need to do my tasks for the day, and then I can leave. And then we'll leave it there. So Paul Morgan and everyone is involved with these lesbian lovers. Very nice. Okay. After looking inside Marcella's typewriter, I think everything has fallen into place. There's a few lingering questions, but I think that's as far as the story goes for now. Anna and Marcella arranged to be here at the same time so they could rekindle their relationship. They'd started when they were in college. I really feel for them spending the day learning their story. I hope it's a happy ending.
That ringing. Sounds like the elevator doors are jammed.
Oh. 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 It's a man. But who is it? But who is it? He's got something in his hand. Shouldn't touch him.
Mr. Cruz?
Mr. Cruz, Marcella's husband, is dead.
Mr. Cruz.
He's dead.
Oh God. Oh God. What happened? Is this about Paul? Does that mean...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you for reporting. So, dear Mr. Cruz, thank you for reporting the guest's unacceptable behaviour. We'll look into this as soon as possible. However, I regret to inform you that we cannot divulge into guests' personal information, regardless of that guest's behaviour. As I am sure you will understand, we are very concerned with the guest's privacy. Our staff prides itself on its discretion. Please contact us, Bernard. So, Bernard was involved then.
Mr. Cruz's life insurance policy. Why did he have this on him?
They're looking for money. That's it, right? That's it. Hector, what on earth happened? I was on the 5th floor and I heard the elevator door ring repeatedly, so I went there to check out, found Hector's body between the elevator doors, lined with pool of blood, checked his pulse, couldn't feel anything. On his person were 2 bits of paper, a letter from Bernard and a copy of Hector's life insurance policy. My head is swelling with questions. What does this all mean? How did this happen? Who could have done this to Hector if this was in fact someone else's doing? Bernard's letter to Hector and his life insurance.
Please let there be someone around who can help.
Oh